My heart has called me to take the next step. And I feel very touched by it. It feels very important. I know on my journey, which has been going for a very long time now, probably, 25 years, but longer. 25 years that I'm consciously aware of this lifetime. Yet as we know, it's many, many, many lifetimes that bring you to this point, to this now moment. They're all converging now. I know I've been working with humanity globally, with the Mother Earth. And my heart's called me now to open up in the physical sense, to invite you into my life, into my world, my heaven on earth, to let you feel and experience my world. And I know there are many, many people who are ready to hear the truth of their heart. The emotion and the tears come from touching the grace within. And I think on some level I feel the magnitude of what's occurring. I feel I've always followed my heart, even when I didn't know that's what I was doing. And so far, these last 25 years or so, so much more has opened up. I feel like now I'm living my heaven on earth, where I live in beautiful Lake Conjola, which is in New South Wales, Australia. It's just paradise. It's my heaven on earth. I have lots of Aboriginal energy, Aboriginal spirits. You can feel the ancient heartbeat of the earth. I only have to walk 10 minutes through the bush, and all my friends in the bush greet me, all the beautiful trees, all of nature. I feel such a strong, heartfelt connection to all of nature. And then the beautiful magnificence of the ocean opens up. And often it's just me there, and it's amazing. I feel so blessed and so much gratitude to be living here. And the reason I'm here is because I followed my heart and I listened to it. And there were many choices along the way that were very, very difficult. Leaving family, leaving my children where they were living. But I just knew in my heart that it was right. My head didn't understand that, but my heart knew. And even though I had many people judging with their own opinions of what we're about to do, my husband and I moved down here 7 years ago and we haven't looked back. It's been beautiful. The energies now are changing very, very swiftly. Consciousness is moving at such a rate, it's very difficult to keep up with. So much is changing within us all, within me. And the nature, the magnificence here and the earth is what's helping me to find my way through it all. Nature is always the key. I'd like to share with you some of the things that I do that perhaps you might feel drawn to. I do one-on-one sessions with people called spiritual clarity sessions, where I tune into the part of you, your soul, that's eternal, to your magnificence, to the place where we're one. I go into my heart and I meet you in your heart. Then I ask, what is it in alignment with your highest good that you need to know right now or become aware of? And I'm given the information that's right for you to hear in that now moment. Sometimes it's to clear fears, sometimes it's to clear things from this life, past lives, or just to make you aware of the bigger picture of who you are, so that you can for a moment touch and feel and experience your magnificence, the truth of who you are. And it's the memory of that feeling that then you have forever. And just by going back to that feeling, the memory of the feeling that you experience, it'll shift you back into your heart. For I know from experience that the only way to navigate through what's occurring now is to be in nature, but to be in your heart, to live in and from your heart. Every decision I've ever made since I've become aware has been from my heart. It's been a journey of becoming more and more aware of where I wasn't allowing in my life, from the obvious and now to the very subtle. And the more I let go of needing to control, the more I allow every moment to just be perfect, to just be as it is, whether I like it or not, to just be in that state of allowance. The clearer I am, the more peaceful I am. And life just works. It's amazing. It's beautiful, a beautiful journey of the heart. I also run meditation groups to share the journey of traveling deeper and deeper into the heart and bringing into our conscious awareness that which we're unconscious of, that perhaps might be stopping us on our way of just truly living from the heart. I run heart gatherings where people come together and we share our journeys every month, and we share what's working for us and how we're creating our world. And it's beautiful to come together. I'd like to offer that opportunity for everyone, for all of you that are drawn, that feel perhaps right from the very first, like I did, there's more to life than what meets the eye. Right through to those that are really consciously aware of the bigger picture and how consciousness is shifting and how we're moving out of the third dimension into fifth dimensional living, which simply means living in and from the heart. Because when you do that, when your every word, your every thought, and your every action comes from that magnificent love that you are, I can feel it so strongly. When you live from that place of pure love, of grace, and everything comes from that, you truly do create your heaven on earth. And that's what we're here to do, to just remember who we are, the magnificent love that we are, and to live from that place, to just allow it to flow. And then we're all doing what we came here to do. And I can show you how to do that, how to feel that, how to be your truth. I look forward to sharing heart space with you if your heart is called to join with us. People often wonder how I work. Perhaps the easiest way to explain that is that everything is energy. The plants are energy, I'm energy, we're all energy, and our thoughts and our feelings, they all have a certain energy and a vibration. And when you learn to move from living in your head with all of its ideas and beliefs and concepts and opinions and illusions, and you begin to live from the heart, your energy field, the frequency of your presence changes, and more of the truth of who you are, your divine presence, can flow through. And there's none of the static interference that comes from those thoughts and the things that live in the head. I've worked on that for a long time, and now I can freely allow my divinity to flow, and that has a frequency that you could say is a higher frequency. There is no hierarchy, it's just a different frequency. If you compare the frequency of light to the frequency of dark, it just is a different frequency. So the higher your frequency, the more light you hold, literally. And you've experienced, I'm sure, when you come in the presence of some people, you just feel better when you're with them. And of course, on the other side, you might come into the presence of other people where you don't feel so good. So basically, when we have a session together, whether you're with me in person or it's over the phone, or you come to retreat, what's happening is my presence, the frequency of my presence, helps to raise you out of the density of perhaps any beliefs or thoughts or fears that perhaps are present with you, and it allows you to touch and experience the truth of who you are. It allows you to feel, to have that experience, and it's the experience that transforms you. The head and knowing things never ever changes you, but it's the heartfelt experiences that truly transform you. And that's what happens when we come together, whether in the person or via the internet. Makes no difference, because in truth, there is no time or space, no distance. And so my essence is with you, my presence is with you, wherever we are. And that's what makes the difference. Something else that my heart has called me to do is to offer a retreat. The name that's come from my heart is Soul Immersion, for 5 days to come down here and stay in a little cabin not far from where I live, where you can experience the magic of here, the beauty of here, the magnificence. And I'll work with you personally and help you to immerse into your soul, into your truth. They're 5-day retreats, and they'll be for individuals. So I work with you one-on-one. So I invite you to come walk with me in my heaven on earth, so that you too can experience your heaven on earth. There's so much joy and peace and wonder in the world. When I'm here and walking on the beach, I just feel, I touch the innocence of the little girl that I am inside, and that joy just bubbles out. And you can feel that too. It's just all a part of the magic that's here. We can Skype anywhere in the world and share time with you. Perhaps coming together for, I think they're called webinars, but where we can all join together as a group online and just share heart space together and allow what's meant to unfold. So there are many new things that I'd like to offer. I'm not sure of the technology yet, but I have wonderful people, and I know that the angels are bringing the right people to me that will allow all of this to unfold. When we come together, I can help you through direct experience, touch and feel the truth of who you are.